In honor of the last episode of WandaVision, I've decided to learn the card trick that Jimmy Woo does in episode 4.
James E. Woo, FBI.
The trick is first seen in Ant-Man and the Wasp, when Scott Lang does the trick at home and has Jimmy pretty confused.
Close-up magic. I learned that. How'd you do it, Scott? Do what? The card trick.
Then Jimmy goes on his own and learns how to do the trick. And then we see Jimmy perform it in WandaVision episode 4. Getting started, I had no idea how to do the trick, but after doing a little bit of research, I think I've got it figured out. The basic concept is you grab the edge of the card with your pointer and pinky fingers, and then use your middle two fingers to flip the card to the back of your hand where it can't be seen. Then you bend your fingers to bring the card back to the front and grab it with your thumb to make the card reappear. In theory, this should be pretty easy to do. And if you're only doing it slow, it is. But if you want the card to look like it disappeared, you need to do it fast. I could tell right away that learning this trick was going to take a lot of practice and some muscle memory. So I grabbed a card and just started practicing everywhere I went. One thing I quickly discovered is that it's hard to do the trick with a new card. So you want to break the card in so that it will bend more easily. After practicing flipping the card thousands of times, I've gotten pretty good at it, but there's still one more thing I need to do. The final element to really selling this trick is to add the throwing motion so it looks like you're throwing the card before it disappears. So I've got to practice the throwing motion as I do the flip. Once I added the throwing motion, I started having problems with actually throwing the card. I practiced for a long time in front of the mirror so I could make sure that I was doing the trick correctly and that it looked convincing. As I was practicing in the mirror, I realized that the angle of my hand is really important. If I don't have it perfectly straight, you can see the card behind it. A big part of this trick is learning to flip the card fast. Whether you're flipping it behind your hand or back to the front, speed is what disguises it. As with anything, the more you practice, the better you'll get. And after a while, I finally started to get it. I plan to keep practicing so I can really master the trick, but for now, I'm happy with my results. I hope you liked this video as much as I liked learning the card trick. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.